Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Hey, I'm Zindzi. I am an actor, director, music maker, and presenter on Play School. So the world of the Zillionaires is a world where everybody is welcome. To be a Zillionaire is to be rich in joy and love and kindness. And then, well, we also have Zillies, which are my fluffy creature friends, and this is one of them. This is Zella. She's super excited to be here. Yeah, so it's just a really welcoming world for everybody. Hello. So how I came about writing this album was the idea that I really wanted to make really high quality music for children. I think there's so many amazing acts for children out there at the moment, and I wanted to fill a gap where there's high production and really sophisticated harmonies and production, but also really appropriate content for kids. Essentially, I approached it like an adult album. I was working with the same co-producer, Lionel Towers, who I've worked on for Okenyo, my adult music, and we just approached it exactly the same way. It was really interesting because it brought up questions for me around what can children take in and what they can't understand, and so I've really wanted to challenge that with this album. And I think that children are capable of much more than we often ask them. Of course, they can take in simple melodies and simple ideas, but yeah, I really wanted to push them with this one. The audience is families. I think that probably the content is like age appropriate for maybe 5 to 8-year-olds, I would say. But also there are themes of confidence and joy and love, sharing, kindness, all of those things that I think are really good for everybody. And I also wanted to make music that parents really wanted to listen to. So in the case that, you know, in the case that, you know, the kids want to listen to the music again and again and again, that parents are also happy to as well. So again, this idea that anybody can be a Zillionaire and anybody can be rich in joy and love and kindness, and that's actually quite a good emotional ethos for anybody. It was really fun making this album because I had a lot of musical inspirations directly. So one of the songs directly related to Bruno Mars, the next one would be Pharrell Williams, the next one would be Doja Cat, the next one would be Zella likes Doja Cat. The next one would be Busta Rhymes. So when I was working with one of my co-writers, Harry Harding, we would go and we would look at these songs, you know. There's a song called Confidence, and it's really directly inspired by Busta Rhymes' Break Your Neck. So, you know, I feel like that's kind of funny and fun for parents. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. What I would love for the audience to get out of listening to the Zillionaires music is just a real sense of joy and fun and lightness. I think a lot is happening in the world, but a lot has happened for everybody in the past few years. I feel like certainly I'm craving a space where I can just kind of let loose, feel positive, feel like there's joy and light, and hopefully that's what people get from the album. Yeah, so live show touring will look like a big street party, a big kind of block party for all the family. It's been really great to do some live shows already and to bring these Zillies along. Yeah, we just have fun, and we really want families to just feel really included, yeah. So my first single, Move Your Body, is about, surprise, surprise, moving your body. Yeah, which I think is just something that everybody can do, and it's just encouraging everybody and kids to just really enjoy their own style, dance hall vibe in the production. So that's like a good kind of feeling in our bodies. The second single, Confident, is about being confident. It's a real like kind of dirty rap track, really kind of hard hitting, but the verses include a lot of references to nursery rhymes, and you know, yeah, that's one of my favorites actually. I love the feeling, and I also think there's something interesting there. Like when I was creating that song, you know, if you're 3 years old, you could learn something. If you're 6 years old, you could learn another part of the song. And then maybe if you're 8, you could learn the complicated verses. Yeah, I've tried to create and structure the songs in a way where there's something for everybody there. The third single is called I'm a Zillionaire, and this one really sums up the ethos of the project. Being a Zillionaire, yeah, is about just being joyful and loving and kind. And thanks, Zipper. And yeah, and it talks about how at the end of the day you can want lots of material things, but nothing matters unless you have love and those people that, you know, care about you, around you, and that's where the richness is. That's the richness of life. I also have another favourite called Best Friend, which is, it references kind of early Destiny's Child, Say My Name, that kind of vibe, which is basically how I became. It's how I became when I was a little girl. It's how I learned how to sing, was just by listening to Destiny's Child, trying to pick out the harmonies and just enjoying the sound of my voice, and that made me feel really good in my body. So, you know, that's another thing, is that's been my approach coming to this, because when I was a kid, I just really enjoyed music and I listened to a lot of popular, complicated songs, and I feel like I want to bring children into that world.
Living my life with joy. I'm a Zillionaire.